This is the setup and gameplay guide for Survive the Seascape, exploring blue crab ecosystems and human impacts. The first section is going to be going over the setup. To begin, you first need to select your gameplay option and circle it on your worksheet. This may either be assigned by your teacher or you can decide as a group. Your first option is a habitat-rich seascape that includes all 4 of your game boards, and you can line them up using the image on your instruction sheet or using the arrows on the back. Your second option is to use a habitat-limited seascape, which only includes game boards 3 and 4, which are the full letter-size pages. Apart from the game boards, you will also share a 6-sided die, a deck of 24 event cards, and as you play, that will form a discard pile, and you will also share some mate tokens. Each player will also have their own copy of a turn sequence quick reference sheet with the energy tracking card on the bottom, a crab sheet, a player token, and an energy tracking token, and these are color and symbol coded for each player. To ensure that you get to see all of the stages over the course of your single class period, players will begin in different life stages. The blue diamond and pink circle begin in stage 1, the yellow square begins in stage 2, and the green heart starts in stage 3. Because they have an advantage, the turn order also follows that sequence. You begin the game with 0 energy, so place your energy tracking token on the energy tracking card at 0 energy. Following the turn order, place your player token onto any habitat tile of your choice apart from the mouth of the Chesapeake Bay, which can only be entered as an adult. When you are choosing which habitat to start in, make sure that you pay attention to the shelter and energy provided. This will be located at the bottom of each habitat space. This section covers the gameplay. Gameplay will cover the goals, how to win, what to do if you die, and what to do each turn. The goal of the game is to go through the different life stages, starting in your youngest, smallest life stage, and then making your way to adulthood. To do this, you will be collecting energy from different habitats in order to grow as a juvenile or to reproduce as an adult, and the amount of energy you need is going to increase as you grow. You also want to keep an eye on the different abilities that you gain in order to help you win. As you play, there are many events and challenges that may lead to your death. This can be from things like predation, disease, fishing, or running out of energy. And you are going to mark these on your worksheet as you play using tally marks for each of the life stages. Then, at the end, your group will get the sum total of deaths for each life stage. To win, you need to be the first to survive to adulthood, find a mate, and make it to the mouth of the Chesapeake Bay to reproduce. If you die during either an event card or running out of energy, or in other words, starvation, you will remove your player token from the board, reset your energy to 0, and remain in your current life stage. Then, on your next turn, you can place your token back onto a habitat of your choice as if you are a new crab in the population. Every turn, each player will follow a series of steps located on their quick reference sheet. Step 1. If you have enough energy, you can spend it and then grow to the next life stage. 2. Draw an event card. These cards can be orange or purple. Orange cards are placed on the board to modify the habitat, which is written at the bottom of the card, and you can only place one of these per habitat space. In this case, it's a marine heat wave, which removes shelter from the seagrass habitat. If the card cannot be placed on a suitable habitat, which is happening here because there are no oyster habitats on the board, you will just discard it and continue to step 3. The other type of card is purple cards, where you will roll a die, and depending on the number you get, you will get a different outcome. You also want to make note of the abilities on your crab sheet, which can help during things like predation events. If you run out of cards in the draw pile, remove all of the orange cards from the board because the environment is always changing. Shuffle all of the cards in the discard pile, and then you have a full event deck. Step 3. If another player is on your habitat tile, follow the encounter rules. All stages will either split the energy, or if there is not enough energy to split it, you will roll the die and the higher person will stay and the loser must move to a new habitat, losing 1 energy. Also, if you're in stages 3 or 4, you can choose to use either the cannibalism or find a mate ability. Step 4. Gain energy from your habitat, including orange card modifiers. If you are a juvenile, you will collect from the juvenile section on the habitat tile and then add anything from the orange card. So here you are going to gain 3 energy total. Step 5. Move or stay. If you move, you must spend 1 energy per tile that you move. Also, if you're an adult, you can choose to stay and use your Find a Mate ability.